Paul, your inference that I would harm my daughter to take her fortune for my own is insulting and in bad taste. Something I never expected of you.
Your strong defense against a simple query lends credence to a simple supposition.
I had all I intend to take. Leaving? Oh, you do have extrasensory perception, Miss Abbott.
And an excellent sense of timing, Vanjie. You interrupted Mrs. Marshall's dramatic exit from which there might be no return. And we do have that seance to perform, don't we?
Unless you prefer not to try to reach your wife.
Well, I'm not such a coward to back down from Erica, or the past, or the future, Mrs. Marshall. Oh, yes. I control my own destiny.
Cryonics capsule. Something is wrong.
Little mistress, there are those who would want to see you sealed in this capsule forever, as there are those who would want Jean Paul Desmond to remain forever possessed by the devil.
Jean-Paul, I thought you were...
Vanjie! You said something about the capsule. What?
I had a vibration and everyone is staring at us. These violent spasms and strange moods that come over you, Jean-Paul. They make you seem like two different people. What happens to you? And to you?
The question is, what happens to whoever has tampered with Erica's resting place? And the answer is death. Quito, when he comes up from the dock, will show you to your room, Vanjie. Excuse me.
Oh, monsieur, you're back.
What went wrong, Waxel?
No one knows, but there were strange hissing sounds and puffs of smoke coming from the gauges. But they all seem to be in order now.
Who discovered the breakdown?
I hesitate to tell you.
But you will.
Mr. Forrest.
Why was he down here?
There is some cyanide missing from the laboratory. He was searching for it. So he said.
He said? You doubt him?
All I know is that Mr. Forrest doubts me and Quito, and he is continually disputing you and all this.
All this is what is preserving Erica until she can be brought back to life. Everyone questions my changes of mood. Now I must question changes in others. Where is Mr. Forrest?
I observed he and Dr. Carr heading for the cove.
There's danger there, too.
But they are searching for the poison, which they consider more dangerous. And it is, Master.
There's danger hiding everywhere on Maljardin. It has a history that has plagued the family and will plague all who pry into my affairs.
You seem to divine so much in life, Miss Abbott. Why don't you tell my fortune? Did you bring your tarot cards? I'll pay. I don't require the pack to read you, Mrs. Marshall.
Really? How then? Palmistry? I've been told I have a very interesting palm.
Interesting, but not surprising.
What is it?
I don't believe you'd like to know. Leave Jean-Paul Desmond alone, Mrs. Marshall. His troubles are great enough.
I think I understand. I've known the same kind of grief. His wife, my husband.
You don't understand. There are varying degrees of love. Your kind at one end, and Jean-Paul's at the other. Oh, that's what you're getting at.
I know Jean-Paul has to live his own life.
No one's life is safe because of Jacques Elroy Desmond. There is only one way to return him to his eternal doom and save us all from his curse. The conjugal and the silver pin. Where are they, Master?
Don't have them, Raxel.
But his effigy must be pierced and his...
Now, even you begin to doubt me. What are we coming to?
But I fear it will not be good. As long as evil remains free to poison the air.
From this moment on, Raxel, Erica's capsule and all those cryonics gauges must be checked even more frequently and carefully.
It will be done.
Or my will be done.
Of course, I admit I do find Jean-Paul a frightening man. But so extraordinary.
He wouldn't be one of the most powerful men in the world if he wasn't both those things.
That's why he's a creature of moods. We all have them, not like he does.
You didn't impress me as the sort of woman who frightens easily.
I'm not, usually.
Do you find it a frustration?
What?
To be afraid of a man who's wealthy, handsome, and widowed.
I understand his wife was a very beautiful woman.
And completely devoted to him.
Which, of course, explains his devotion.
To her, yes.
Erica, my darling, there are some people here on our island who would destroy the process by which you will be returned to me and fill my arms again. But I promise you, no one, under any consequences, will live again if he or she causes you to remain forever dead.
So by means of a seance, you're going to help Jean-Paul reach his wife?
It is possible, you know.
Provided you're qualified. With the powers, I mean.
My father was the conjure man. He passed his strength on to me.
Enabling you to reach the life from beyond.
Jean-Paul believes so.
Do you?
There's no guarantee in any life, except this one we live.
And what guarantee does it hold?
That death is certain to follow.
It's inconceivable to me how anyone can subscribe to mystic beliefs.
Your religious beliefs are based on a heritage.
A heritage, Vanjie, which is duly recorded.
In the good book, I know. But no miracles, Reverend?
Oh, yes. But no magic.
If this is going to develop into a sermonette, I think I'll freshen up. Oh, by the way, Reverend, have you seen my daughter since her unfortunate accident?
Accident on purpose is how Holly termed it. I believe she's in her room.
Sulking more than suffering, I'm sure.
You're waiting to hear, I presume.
And you don't want to tell?
Holly fell down the stairs, claims she was pushed. Jean-Paul and she are convinced it was by me.
Is that your conviction?
Theirs. And in no uncertain terms.
And so for your own safety, and those of your dear Erica, we must watch very closely All those on Meljardin. Reverend Dawson, Dan Forrest, and Elizabeth Marshall. Only the priestesses of the serpent know what is really on their minds.
I'll find out. You have said many times that the worshippers of the great serpent subscribe to human sacrifice.
The blood basins of the altar have been dry for centuries. Since the time of Jacques et Watemont.
But if his evil can rise again, as you fear...
No, please, monsieur. No.
I will do what has to be done, Rexel. Nothing more, nothing less.
Raxel,
Yes, Reverend?
I have searched all over this place. It has many rooms, hasn't it?
I have never counted them.
Perhaps some rooms no one even knows about.
If there are such rooms, they are a secret to Raxel.
Things don't just disappear into thin air.
The poison? I have searched all the rooms I know.
It must be hidden here somewhere.
The mysterious ways of Meljardin have confused from generation to generation.
How? By some trick of black magic?
I would not know.
But you do know the legend. Tell me.
Where there is evil, there is magic. Where there is magic, strange things happen. But first, there must be evil. And there is.
When did this legend of Meljardin first begin?
Before the time of Jacques et Watemont. When this house stood, it was the palace of kings, and there were many people here. Until this island became his.
Then the natives all left?
Only the greedy and foolish remained, and none who left ever returned. There is a curse here, Reverend. Him, the devil.
But 300 years is a long time to fear a man long dead.
To some of us, 300 years is but the span of a single lifetime.
A single what?
It has happened. It is happening. I can tell you no more.
But what of the natives who stayed behind?
They died very soon. It was the curse on Meljardin. Have you ever seen a man who has lost his soul, Reverend? Their eyes dull. The fishermen no longer fish. The children cease to play. They do no more than sit and wait.
For what? Death? Like an epidemic?
Of evil. Yes. Think what you like, Reverend, but since that time, no native has ever tried to settle here on Meljardin.
With Jean-Paul Desmond playing God, they couldn't if they wanted to.
Unless one travels on the wings of the great serpent And there is one who has the magic to come and go, with powers that are not of this earth. The conjure woman.
Vangie Abbott. She has come to Maljardin.
Where she may well be the next to die, if the great serpent so desires. The tarot cards told us both. Death will come to her on Maljardin.
But the tarot cards did not say when I would die.
All our destinies are written in the book of life.
Even yours. And let me warn you, not only by your God.
That I must fight not only the devil, but those that he has brought here to serve his will. My love for you is our only ally. Together, you and I have more power than all of them put together. We will win, and we will be back together again.
Of course you will. A family that works together lives together.
Get out of here!
Suppose we just whisper so dear Erica may sleep.
Can't you even respect the sanctity of her resting place?
Temporary resting place. Isn't that what we call it? Until we free our darling from the darkness that surrounds her.
I will free her.
Of course you will. We will. That's the pact we made. The pact you are going to keep. For my life, I give you back your woman. Remember? Remember it well. And one parting word. Seances come, seances go. But death goes on forever. The choice is yours. Or should I say, ours.
Erica, my darling, don't let the evil of that devil cause you apprehension. We will conquer.
Die trying.
To do?
Talk to Erica Desmond to learn if it's her wish that Jean-Paul mourn her frozen body for the rest of his life.
He will not accept that. He will fight even you.
The fight has already begun. There will be a seance.
Whatever words come across the great chasm, the master might find peace.
We may not have any words at all.
The conjureman's power is still within you. Your father will guide the joining of hands.
I must touch the capsule before the first attempt, Raxel.
Come.
you doing?
Please, monsieur. The conjurewoman is trying to help.
Only for a seance, Benji. Erica must remain undisturbed.
And if you don't like what you learn?
I'll face that when the time comes. And you?
A question, Jean-Paul.
I'm the one who's going to ask the question.
Belligerent, aren't you?
Why can't you stop turning people against me? You must stop it.
Blowing the whistle on me, is that it? Think Erica will hear it? The whistle, I mean.
Leave her out of this.
But she's so much a part of us. Think it's too chilly for her where she lies?
Stop it!
As you wish. But there go the chances for dear, sweet Erica to ever warm up again.
If it's the last thing I'll do, I'll free myself from your fight to possess me.
We're merely sparring now. When we really get into the battle, someone has to die.
Perhaps it will be you.
Or you, Jean-Paul Desmond. Or will you be preceded by one of our guests? Now let me see. A likely candidate could be...